In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I make this knitting pattern. Basically, I'm just transferring stitches and making purl stitches on the even rows. For this sample, I'm knitting with a cotton yarn, but you can use any type of yarn you have. You will need the transfer tool with 3 ends and 1 end, and also the tapet tool. This is a 2-row pattern, and at the end of the video you can screenshot the written instructions and the diagram. For this sample, I've already knitted 24 rows and I cast on 29 stitches. There is a simple rule to follow for this pattern that can help you decide how many stitches to cast on, and it consists of casting on multiples of 10 minus 1. For the odd rows, I'm just making a simple knitting row. I like to pull all my stitches forward and then move the carriage from right to left. Here I'm knitting the first row of my pattern, and then for the second row or even rows, I pull again all the needles forward and move the carriage from left to right, and here is where I'm going to be manipulating all my stitches. First, I'm going to be transferring my stitches starting from the left side. Skipping the first stitch, then selecting 3 stitches with the transfer tool and move them 1 stitch to the left. Then fill the empty needle with the loop from the last stitch. Skip the next stitch, select 3 and move them 1 stitch to the right, and remember to fill the empty needle with the loop from the stitch we just moved. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, select 3 and transfer them 1 to the left. Fill the empty needle, skip 1 stitch, select 3 and move them 1 stitch to the right. Fill the empty needle, skip 2 stitches, select 3 and move them 1 to the left. Fill the empty needle with the loop, skip 1 stitch, select 3 and move them 1 stitch to the right. Remember to fill the empty needle with the loop from the stitch we just moved. Now with the tapet tool, we're going to count 4 stitches from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th stitch we're going to introduce our tool, drop the stitch, and then we're going to knit it and put it back again into the needle. This is going to be making purl stitches in front of our knitting. So we count again 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then insert the tapet tool on the 5th stitch, drop it, and then knit it and put it back again into the needle. Again 4 stitches, insert the tool, drop the stitch, knit it, and put it back again into the needle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert our tool, drop the stitch, knit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Insert, drop the stitch, knit it, put it back again into the needle. And that's the end of a row 2. I'm just going to make another repetition of the pattern so you can look at it again. So again, for the odd rows, we're going to move the carriage from right to left, and then the second row is the one that we are manipulating, so we move the carriage again from left to right, and then with the transfer tool we're going to be transferring our stitches. So we skip the first stitch, select 3 and move them 1 stitch to the left, then fill the empty needle with the loop from the stitch we just moved. Skip 1 stitch, select 3, move them to the right, fill the empty needle, skip 2 stitches, select 3 with the transfer tool and move them 1 stitch to the left, fill the empty needle, skip 1 stitch, select 3 and move them 1 stitch to the right, fill the empty needle, skip 2 stitches, select 3 and move them 1 to the left, Fill the empty needle, skip one stitch, select 3 and move them 1 to the right. And fill the empty needle. Now we switch tools, and remember we count 4 stitches, and then on the 5th we insert our tapet tool, drop the stitch, and we purl it. And put it back again into the needle. For this time I'm not counting 4 stitches and then on the 5th, because I already needed a few rows, so it's just by observation where I know where I should insert my tapet tool. But you can still be counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th needle insert your tapet tool and drop the stitch and knit it and put it back again into the needle. And we are going to do the last stitch, and that's it. Now I'm going to show you how the sample should look like after we take it off the machine, and I'm going to leave you the written pattern. I hope you like it, and leave me any comments if you want.